What is up, YouTube? So today's stock market update. Pretty big news. Kind of seemed like a big breakout day at first. Kind of, turned into a small gain day, moderate gain day. But actually, there's three companies to look out for right now. Number one is Amazon. I've talked about it before. I think that guy is going up to like $1,000 in the next. It's going to be increased by $100 in price. It's going to hit the $1,000 mark within the next 4 or 5 months, I would predict. That stock already kind of had a breakout. It broke out and jumped up about 7% in value. So it's a little late to purchase, but if you're willing to if you want a good stock pick, in my book, Amazon is the way to go. But if you buy it now, you're a little late. You might experience a shakeout. It might drop down to a loss of up to like 3-4% before it continues its ride upward. It's not risky, I'd say, as far as stock market investing goes. I think in the long term, Amazon, long term, like 5 months, it's going to hit that $1,000 mark, I hope. That's what I'm thinking. So today it recovered some ground, back up to plus $12 today, back up to like $908. That's good progress back. I didn't expect it to recover so quickly. It shot up faster and harder than I thought it would, and it's recovering more quickly than I thought it would. Especially since we're kind of in a flat zone right now in the market. The last 8 weeks or so, or wait, 8 weeks, last 4 weeks, last 4 or 5 weeks have just been, no gains, kind of flat, and Amazon is up there just taking off. Can't imagine as long as we don't have a stock market crash, I can't imagine how much Amazon is going to take off. We'll see in the future. Next company to look out for, Alibaba Group. This is probably most of you guys don't know it. This is a e-commerce company. They basically specialize in kind of like communicating for businesses, or doing business sales, or kind of processing money kind of things. It's mostly an internet software company. It's a Chinese company, but that stock was a buy for me around $104. So today they had a $3 gain, and or $2.70 gain. That is pretty significant. It's a 2.5% gain in one day. That's good news. Anything below 1% or 1% or below is not really anything to talk about. Once you get in past that, you're starting to talk about some good gains. Hitting a 2.5% gain is pretty decent. I expect that this company, Alibaba, if you're trying to find these companies, it's just BABA. I expect that guy to go up to about $125 before kind of correcting a little bit, and so I think a gain should be taken, a profit should be taken at $125, and then try to be repurchased after maybe a couple months of correction. Although you never know. Sometimes stocks are stronger than I predict, of course, right? That company, Chinese company, is trading really high volume. I'm pretty sure, actually, similar to another Chinese company, NTES. If you guys know that company, broke out of a really good base, hit a $40 gain in one day, from $260 to $300. And then continued up, traveling for the next week till $310, and then it started tanking. So it went up about like 20%, and then started tanking, and now it's back down to $272. It's only a $10 gain from where it properly broke out. But my point of sharing that is that sometimes people have a negative connotation about Chinese companies. Just because it's a Chinese company doesn't mean you can't make a damn lot of money on its stock. Your stocks are for making money. The stock looks good. If their company's growing, It's for you to make money. It doesn't matter if it's a Chinese company. It matters about their fundamentals, their price movement, and if the price is if the stock's making you money. That's all that matters. Okay, third stock. I don't want to update too many stocks today. I'm just gonna go with 3, and this third one is Esnt. This is I think I mentioned it, a building products company. Today they shot up a what was a 1% gain, but the difference here is that actually I think it was 1.5% gain, but the difference here is that this company it seemed ripe for breaking out into from it's at $36.70. It seemed ripe for breaking out from that to like a $5-10 gain or something, and I don't know. I'm a little confused on this guy. It shows some really good signs to me for ripe for breakout, and it's showing me some bad signs. For instance, today it actually went up that gain, and it closed positive. But I actually am seeing this as a bad sign because it didn't break out a lot. It didn't shoot up a lot in price, and the volume is not very heavy for the for a breakout. So I'm thinking. My question right now is Esnt. Is this going to be a breakout or a meltdown? If you actually ask me, I have my money in it, but I'm actually seeing it as a breakdown, a meltdown right now. Although there are still signs for it to say it's gonna go up further and break out further, so I'm kind of uneasy. So I'm staying invested. In that company. My motto usually is I kind of stay invested till you're proven wrong or proven right, because I only have to be if you cut your losses at 8% maximum, and you take your gains at at least around 20%, you can actually be incorrect twice and correct once, and end up with a nice profit at the end of the year. So it's about averages. So it's okay if I'm wrong right now. The reward is higher. There's a higher risk to reward ratio for this guy. So because the Esnt has shown some positive features in it. So I'm waiting for that breakout or the meltdown. We'll find out. But if there's a meltdown, I'm cutting it before it goes down too far. Cutting it at a 6% loss, or not even. I think I cut it quicker than that. Cutting losses is important. And so that's my stock market update. Not too many other interesting things. Facebook kind of stalled a little bit. It went up a little, went up down a little. It's not really making progress right now, but I think give it a few more days, maybe a week, and it'll continue its upward trend for maybe within a couple months or 3 months. Hopefully hit that 156 price target. But anyway, so if you guys are looking for stock to jump on, Amazon looking good, but it's a little late in the game to jump on, although I think you would still make money off it. Alibaba getting late to jump on as well, but I'm seeing it as a stock that'll hit around 125. And Esnt is ripe for breakout or ripe for meltdown, so if you see some good signals on that company, I would recommend it as a buy. If you see negative ones, then stay out of it, because I'm probably not seeing all of them. Anyway, that's my stock update. Peace.